you this as well. One of the alleged instigators of the recent violence in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal is back in the dock. Themba Mnisi is accused of inciting violence. Now, he made his first appearance at the Vereeniging Magistrate's court just last week. eNCA reporter Lindokuhle Xulu is there, joins us now live to give us an update on this particular court appearance. Lindo, good morning to you. Please give us some context for anyone who may not be familiar with this particular story, because there have been so many court appearances from alleged instigators. What do we know about Themba Mnisi?
Well, we know that Themba Mnisi, the alleged instigator, is charged with inciting of violence and inciting of public violence, that is. So we're expecting that he will be appearing for the second time today. But this is in correlation with the fact that there were riots and lootings even here in Sebokeng, the far parts of Gauteng. And I can tell you that he was arrested because of instigating some of the violence. What we understand is that the court papers do state that he was in fact heard in a WhatsApp group called Val Operation Dudula. Basically, he was heard in a voice note inciting violence, and that is what the state is in fact going to be arguing. But one of the things we do understand is that he was then arrested by the Hawks because of a voice note that was heard in that particular group. He appeared for the first time last week, and that is why we're able to say his name, Themba Mnisi. But what we're expecting today is his legal representation to actually now utter some words around a bail application in terms of him, because he is in custody at the moment. But the case was postponed so that the state can bring forth some of the evidence and some of the documents that the defense was requiring in terms of his arrest, as well as the affidavit supporting the fact that he is being arrested as an instigator. But at this stage, we're expecting that the second appearance will be happening today, and we're expecting that many of the conversations, many of the utterances today will be around his bail application. But certainly the state saying that he was one of the people that was heard in those WhatsApp messages, voice notes that were circulating in Sebokeng, inciting violence and basically telling people to go and loot, and all of those scenes that we've seen unfold in many parts of Gauteng and in KwaZulu-Natal.
Right, Lindo, on that note, a second court appearance, bail application expected to be on the agenda today. Do you expect, the proceedings rather to begin from 9 a.m., which is usually the time that most court appearances start?
Well, court usually starts at 9, so we're expecting that any time from now he can make his second appearance. Like I said, expecting his, in fact, defense to actually come and speak on issues of bail application. The first appearance is, of course, just housekeeping, making sure that everything that is needed by the court is, in fact, in order. So what we're expecting today is the defense to actually make utterances on his bail application. But I can tell you that there are many others who appeared because of similar charges. We've seen the likes of Mnisi and Mr. Khumalo appearing, and all of them have gotten bail when they applied for bail. So at this stage, we wait to see exactly what will be his fate in terms of his bail application, should he present it today in front of the magistrates here in Vereeniging.
All right, Lindo, we'll be sure to get back to you as soon as those developments do occur. Lindokuhle Xulu outside court, where Themba Mnisi is expected to make his second appearance this morning.